Hold on. In 1998, 94, we decide we have NDP and Labour Party. We have when we motorcade. It was not them. They go leeward and we go windward. I come into the story. Stick right here. Are they going to see something that you've never seen before? Yeah. Why I ask you to give Fitz, Friday, Cummins, Leacock, Patel, Ben, K, Lavon, Chevron, Dixon, Neptune, and Terrence. Every one of them. Here's the reason why I'm asking all of that. So we going on the motorcade and the girl get from country, from Gome, we get to girls' high school. We actually, our truck turned by Peace Memorial Hall and we heading out country. We go out country, everything nice. We get Georgetown, we enjoy ourselves. And we coming back. Nice again. We get to Calico Police Station. My brother Trevor Bailey was a young police there. Noel Thomas was a young police. And he hang out, he had out the window chatting with we. And all of a sudden he pulled in, he must have gotten a call inside about what is happening. And he came downstairs in a slippers and a short pants, I would never forget. And he take off a cross. And mommy knocked the truck and she called the guy and she said, let we go. As if she had a sixth sense. She said, let's go. And so we take off going. And when we pass, I don't know exactly what it is, but those of you who are from St. Vincent, listen to what I'm saying. When you get to a certain spot in the Calico area, when the road could go either go straight into Calico or you could go up into Glen. There used to be a dump right there, so like a man-made area that you could dump for the hotel and to dump the garbage. Right this is where Elizabeth Keane was murdered. She wasn't killed, she was murdered. Somebody on a United Labour Party truck pass and take her half a blocks and hit she in she head and kill she. We did not know at the time that she was dead because our truck passing, and then when we get to the top of the hill to come down like near Indian Bediso, then we start to realize things are bad because trucks start to pass and pelt stuff. When we get from there and we get to Warner where he used to fix tire before the Dr. Rowe there. And I start to get scared. My mother started to get worried because my brother in Canada was on the truck with us. And everything was, we made it until we get to roundabout. And mommy tell him when we get to roundabout now, where you're going into town now, so I could go up into the up to dash the hill up this. So mommy asked him to leave with there, the truck driver, and he didn't. He didn't stop the truck, so we couldn't hop off. And when we got to, this is the quick version because we're going to watch Fitz. When we got to above the public works, bottle and stone and everything, coming in fast and furious. And we get to, my brother Denzel was able to get to the airport, the old airport, and hop off. Quick version now, so we passed there and the pelting, all kind of stuff. And we were able to see them coming, so we were able to duck down and they weren't getting anybody. But right as you go from the moon, I could only tell you what I remember because I haven't been in St. Vincent since 2011. But this is what my memory is. So when we leave the moon and we go and we turn Sign Hill corner now to go up on the stretch of Sign Hill, so a Labour truck stay in the corner this, so and we walk unaware because the people them stay in the corner in the truck. Listen to me, young people. Akeem, listen to me. They stay in the corner there, they turn off the lights, and when our truck come around, they bombarded us. I wish you could see on my nose here where my nose was broken. The shot from the bottle break my nose and mash up my whole jaw here. So my face was broken. This whole face here was broken. And the bottle break and it cut such a way it bust my eye up this way. I ain't gonna cry. I'm not crying. It bust my eye this way. And I know without if I remember, but another time I will show you guys the time the watch that I was wearing stopped is the time because it was operating by my pulse. It stopped when I died. I know because I found myself tumbling and tumbling. And then I said, oh God, I'm not ready yet. And I was able to come back and I said to my mother, I said, Mommy, I get hit. Mind you, my face break, eh? Dwayne, my brother, who's an inspector in police now, used to have to come and take a straw and tap the straw and feed me to the corner of my mouth here. Hear what I telling you people who going out to vote. You see, when Rav talking about his wife's sick, I want all of you to remember me, the 21st day of February 1994 to today, the 16th day of October 2020, I still suffer physical pain. I still carry emotional scars. And I will show you my emotional scars. Bear with me in a minute. And so, after I said that, my mother realized that she daughter mash up. And the truck drove off. I don't remember what happened between then and the hospital. I must have lost consciousness. I get in the hospital and I came through. And the anesthesiologist was a guy from Green Hill named Haynes. And I said to him, I said, I'm in so much pain. And he says, okay, we're going to take you to surgery. I later would learn that baby mother was there with me during that time. I lost consciousness again. And when I catch myself, a nurse was coming to me with her hands, gloves full of blood. I said, don't touch me. And she said, well, steady. Because she was unaware. The hospital full of people now. I have my yellow t-shirt holding my eye. And I actually thought it was here that was broken. That was hurt. I didn't realize that the shock that my body in. I didn't know that my face break yet. Roxanne Williams is a nurse. She was dating Bojo at the time. It's only when I hear she say, Ma Joan, is not she knows, is she I? I lost consciousness again. I came through when I'm in surgery and I see this big black man. I said, who you be? Dr. Kenneth Uno is in surgery with me. That's the last thing I remember. The next day, when I wake up, so James Fitzallen Mitchell was in the hospital. And I tell him I want to go and vote. And I went and vote. The whole story behind that is another longer story. I went and vote, not able to see how I'm going to vote. But my mother was there. And she carried me in. And people in Gome wished me dead. Labour Party supporters wished me dead. And I didn't do all before that. We never crossed word, we never had a problem. But they wished me dead. That's okay. And I got back to the hospital and didn't know a thing. A nurse, I don't remember her name, when she ran over to me and she said, we went all 15, so then I jump up. I started to vomit and my eyes started to bleed. And the sister started to make nice with she and they induced me in a coma. That's all I remember for 3 days. So when you go into the polling station, remember you're voting for me, because a vote for NDP is a vote for me. For 27 years of carrying a scar. This is what I carry around. I never thought that I would reach to the point where I will come here and show all the reasons why you don't need Ralph Gonzalez in office, why you don't need Camilo Gonzalez in office, why you don't need Sabato Caesar in office. You don't need these people in office at all, at all. Watch me here tonight and learn. When you go in the polling station, every young person share this video. Every young person in St. Vincent need to understand what I suffered. I was 22 years old. Watch me good. This is what I carry in my heart for 27 years. This is why you don't vote Labour Party. This is why you don't vote Labour Party. You don't vote Labour Party. You can't, because what they did to me, they will do to all you. And they will do worse to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Don't vote Labour. That is how wicked these people are. This is what I carry. The only person who ever see this is my family. No, the world sees what I carry, my scar. Hear what I said to you? This is what I carry around. Labour Party don't deserve I'm not a term in office. Labour Party don't deserve one single vote in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And when I get up some mornings and I can't move, the only person here with me is my son. Only person here with me is my son. My 19-year-old have to come and hold me many mornings when I can't move. I can't get out of bed because my head hurt me so badly. Labour Party don't deserve no vote in St. Vincent, and any person who vote, including my brother Ken and his wife and 2 daughters, are wicked people. Anybody who vote for Labour is wicked people. Wicked, unforgivable people. All you wicked and evil. All you have a good night. This is why you go to the Labour. When you go into the polling station, you remember my pain and how I am suffering continuously for 27 years. Though when Ralph talking about your wife sick, I sick 27 years. This is what I dealing with. This is what I go out in public with. So the people can't see. So people don't know the scars that I carry. When they talk about they get sweet Brooklyn with me, or they get dig out me and wife, dare them to come near me. I dare any one of them to come near me. I dare any one of them to come near me. Don't you dare go into the polling station and vote anything named the Star. Remember this. I showed you this. I carry this 27 years. 27 years. I carry this. I'm glad my son in the home tonight. Go around. I'm a happy person. I'm a jovial person. This is the time of the year when we have to make a decision concerning St. Vincent and where we go. Our future is dependent. People don't understand when I talk politics, and I love my country, but St. Vincent don't need another term as Unity Labour Party. We won't survive it. I carry my scars. All I can carry worse than what I carry in. I carry this. There are days when it's red like blood. When it's red like blood, I can't even move my jaw forward hurt me. This is what I carry around. That is the scars that I move around with. And you see me laugh and I carry on. But that is what I move. So when you go into the polling station, remember me. And remember Yogi. And remember Michelle and every other person that has suffered tremendous hurt that may never come back from where we are. Thank you, Barbara. I'll have a good night. Let me go watch Fitzbramble and enjoy myself.